Deep down, I know I'm a fighter. Deep down, I know my desires. Everybody thinks that I'm just a liar. They don't know what I got inside ya. I'm the one to fight fire with fire. I'm the type who never lets me get tired. Mess with me and they never will find ya. Yeah. People tell me I won't get it. They don't know me cause I'm cold winning. Always in the ninth, I closing. It's always in my mind, don't know quitting. I'ma be the one that blows up in it. You gon' be the one that shows up missing. I'ma be the one that knows my mission. You gon' be the one with no ambition. I'ma make you take it all back. You ain't never gonna get me, man, I'm too fast. Call me the juice, that 40-yard dash. Always look forward, no, never look back. I just spit the truth, better listen to my facts. Get me up in the booth and I put them on a blast. When I spit the truth, they all listen to the facts. Got nothing to lose, so I put the pen to bed. That's what I do, hard work always lasts. And the pain's not an act, no, it hurts real bad. But you have to attack what you want to attract, or you're gonna look back and regret what you lack. Everybody knows that's a fact. Yeah, I just want my words to impact. Yeah, I just want my words to all last. Yeah, not sorry if I put you on blast. They know just what they see on the outside. They don't know just what I'm like on the inside. If you knew what I could do, you'd watch your backside. If you knew what I could do, you'd stay in at night. I'm the type of dude you don't wanna fuck with. I'm the type of dude enough is enough, bitch. I'm the type of dude who never gets complacent. I'm the type of dude who knows he's gonna make it, I'll make it. Escape from my thoughts like a black hole. Can't escape from these thoughts and these assholes. Too many people feeling entitled. Too many people staying idle. Man, I work every day for the title, and I'ma get it, that thought is final. The way I think you could say is primal. Kill it, be killed, I'm your rival. I don't lose, no. I'ma be the one they choose, though. You gon' be the one they lose, ho. Way too busy and snooze, bro. I'ma be the one to rise up in it. Never gonna fall, I fight till I get it. Always staying tall, got pride, I'm grinning. I don't really think I'll ever find my limit. And I know that they all wanna hate me, but they see me on the climb, so they wait, see. If I make it, then they just might say, B, you been doing so good, brother K-Lee. I don't wanna hear your words, all the fake shit. Now I want my day one is you been patient. All the same people, never been complacent. We been working hard, man, we on the same shit. I'm not just a sinner, I eat you for dinner. I'm not a beginner, I'll paint you a picture. I got a guitar and they play that shit every day. No, I was not that great, figured out how to play. Learned how to change the beat, learned how to rap and sing. Passion is everything, loved it throughout my teens. 10,000 hours, so I could be fucking king. Hand me the grind, or just get out my fucking ring. They know just what they see on the outside. They don't know just what I'm like on the inside. If you knew what I could do, you'd watch your backside. If you knew what I could do, you'd stay in at night. I'm the type of dude you don't wanna fuck with. I'm the type of dude enough is enough, bitch. I'm the type of dude who never gets complacent. I'm the type of dude who knows he's gonna make it, I'll make it.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to MK Headlines, episode number 67. I'm here with my co-host, a very good friend of mine, Further AM, Tom Stakes, and next shift Randy. They could not make it. Randy may pop in, but how you doing, Further? We got a lot of stuff to talk about today.
Yep. More news every week with the Philadelphia Eagles as we get closer into these deadlines and moving on to the combine and the draft. I'm excited. How you doing, Awesomeness?
What up, Awesomeness? What up, Lucas? What up, everybody? And speaking of awesomeness, Carson Wentz is no longer a Commander. So we're going to kick off by having a little fun. I called it.
Hey, there he
What
is.
up?
Jalen
Yes.
How y'all doing today?
I was
It
just
is
asking
the
about you.
see. I kind of figured that. I
I was asking about you.
Yeah,
Of
he's
course
like,
you
"Okay,
was.
I'm like, he's gonna pop in.
Of course, I'm gonna pop in. What's the rest of the crew? How's everybody doing in the chat?
We're good. We're good. We're just talking about your boy Carson Wentz.
I'm not even gonna begin to pronounce this dude's name.
Yeah, but
You mean
Carson
number
Wentz.
11? You mean the former number 11?
I'm just gonna call him Desi. Sean Desi.
Oh, the defensive coordinator.
Diddy. Call
We're
him
talking
Diddy.
about Carson
Sean
Wentz.
Diddy. Like,
We're talking about Carson
Before we
Wentz.
get to before I address Carson Wentz, let me say salute to everybody that watched the Birds of Broad Street yesterday. King DV covered for Moan and Trigger. I mean, Moan and Nosha Gang. They was busy handling business, but man, that
I
was
was
one.
there. I wasn't in the chat, but I was lurking. I gave like to all your channels.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Further,
there.
man. That was one crazy show.
Yes, it was.
We capped it off. You should have saw it, Mitch. It was a lot of argument. I was a lot of cursing. I had to tell everybody to calm their nerves. Go ahead,
But
Further.
Boys wasn't on it, was he?
Yes,
I
he
gave
Cole
him the
was.
link. He didn't show up.
Wait,
Oh, he
I
didn't-
watched a different video. Cole. Oh, wait, no, his logo.
I said Boys for life. He wasn't there.
Cole's Cowboy was in it though.
Yeah, Cole was there, and
That's
Boss
what I'm
Cowboy was
talking
there.
about. Cole's Cowboy.
The guy that y'all did the Fly
was
Eagles Fly
laughing.
intro, that one, yeah. Yeah. But that was a good show. We ended the 2022-23 season. Now we move forward to Sean Diniti and Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson, Sean. I still can't pronounce his name.
Sean Delaney?
Desai, whatever.
Deshaun.
Deshaun, whatever.
Diddy.
Whatever his name is. He's here. He's here. But
Sean.
Desai.
I don't know his name either. Whatever. Go ahead.
Desai. Carson Wentz. Cool Cat and I were doing Cool Cat Minutes when the news broke. So you got to look at our channels to see our instant reactions.
Yeah.
So where's he going? AM, I'm going to start with you. Where's Carson Wentz going to go?
The Panthers or the Texans.
Okay.
And hypothetically, I think he would only succeed, and I'm talking succeed-wise, at Seattle. He's not going to make a career. He's going to be end up as a backup quarterback. Probably will be a backup quarterback. But one place where I could see him only make it out and survive and have a future in the NFL would probably be with the Seattle Seahawks. Now, this is not going to happen. There you have Geno Smith, and you saw how they turned.
I think Geno is a free agent.
They probably going to keep him though. Why would they go for Carson Wentz, who can't even play a full season? Still hasn't with the Commanders. Still hasn't with the Colts. Still didn't with us. Can you tell me one season in the NFL Carson Wentz wasn't injured? So why would you invest in a quarterback and think, hey, well, I'm investing in this guy. What's his health like? Oh, he has no statistics on being on a full healthy season.
For me, Raiders. I want him to go to the Raiders so bad.
Of course you do. Let me give you my answer. There's two answers. What I think is going to happen and what I hope happens. What I hope happens is he goes to the dump. He goes to the dump. But seeing as that there's no dump in the NFL other than the Commanders. Outside of that, let's see. There's a lot of good choices. But I really want him out of the NFC. I do not want to see him. I want the NFC to continue to be what I know it is. Rebuilds, and rookie quarterbacks, and Jerry and Steven Jones. So, I will leave it to... Damn. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Mitch is right. Give it to the Raiders.
Hey!
There ain't no other choice. There ain't no other choice.
I want him to back up Dak Prescott. Give him Dak Prescott or give him Daniel Jones.
Ain't no way. You should have heard the Giant fan PTA. He was like, I don't know what we gonna do because I don't know what we gonna do. I don't know. They said, I don't know what we're
What's
gonna
up,
do.
Chad?
What up, Chad?
What's up,
Good
everybody?
shit.
What up, Chad?
Yeah, but I want him. I think he's going to XFL. Being honest, I think he's going to XFL. I think that
You
would be
think
a
he's going
good
to the XFL?
to play with Ben DiNucci. Yeah, you know Ben DiNucci's in the XFL now.
Yeah, Ben DiNucci. How'd that work out for the Cowboys? Ben DiNucci.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew should be there too. He should.
Is that Uncle Rico. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you guys before I let y'all finish the show.
Go
Who
for
y'all think Uncle Rico is going to be the uncle of another team? Who should be our backup?
Mariota. He just got released by the Falcons today.
Yep.
I don't
He
know.
goes-
We can afford him. That's my only statement on that. We got
Well,
bills
we got to
to
let a
pay.
lot of players go.
We got a lot of bills to pay.
Yeah.
We might be looking at more of bringing up the third string as a backup.
I don't know because not going wood, my quarterback gets hurt, man. Not going wood.
Damn it, Eagles! You should have hired Further AM as the defensive coordinator. Facts.
No, you could have added Coach Ed. He knows defense. And if you
Or
really
Coach
want
Ed.
a defender,
Or E-Rock.
I got connections. I will go to Bud Foster's
E-Rock. I
knock
want
door.
E-Rock
I'll
after
knock
that.
on Bud Foster's door at Blacksburg, Virginia, and be like, "Come on, can you do 1 year with the Eagles?
No. I think he's
Come
done.
on, Bud Foster, highest paid second defensive coach in the whole entire NCAA, best defensive coach in the league. Bud Foster, come on, you can't beat that."
There you go.
Virginia Tech lost him. They
Oh, by
haven't
the way,
won.
Mitch, Cool Cat Mitch podcast this Monday. We're going to do another mock draft and we're going to react to the combine, by the way, just to let you know.
Cool. That sounds good. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
So I just wanted to pop in to let y'all know what was going on. Go ahead.
We got to have you stay a little longer.
Wait,
I mean,
he
I
got,
ain't
he
going
got
nowhere. I'm
released?
here.
Got to stay a little bit longer. We got to
He
ask
got
you some
released
questions.
from the XFL. Ben DiNucci got released from the XFL.
Wow.
Of course. But I'm here for her to talk to me. What's up?
This
Yo, what up, Drew?
Sean, I'm gonna call him Diddy,
Huh?
our new defensive coordinator.
Oh, Sean
He came from the
Dissett.
Seattle Seahawks did come from the Bears. He was 1 year with the Seattle Seahawks. Previously, was 1 year prior defensive coordinator with the Chicago Bears, and then a year before that was a safeties coach for the Chicago Bears.
Yes.
So his tenure has been pretty much with the Chicago Bears. Does that
And guys, this is
Burn
Ice
you.
Tea. Just to let
What
you
you
guys
saying, man?
know, it's iced tea.
You were saying further what you were going to say?
I'm saying, does this coach that we're bringing in, I know he went to Temple. He started out as a coach at Temple University as a defensive special teams coach. He was a defensive coach and special teams coach for 4 years with Temple from 2006 to 2010. He then went down to Miami for 1 year, was an assistant to football director administrations, then went to Boston College as a running back coach, and then started his tenure in 2013 all the way to 2021. Since 2013 to 2021 was working with the Chicago Bears, starting as a safety coach, and then went to a defensive coordinator. Does that concern you now that this might be a worse coach than Gannon? That's where I'm getting at. I think now they made a decision like Virginia Tech last year. We hired a coach that's never been a defensive coordinator ever. I mean, this guy does have at least, I guess you could say 2 years, but not 2 impressive years as a defensive coordinator. That's for sure, sadly.
Yeah, well, when you work for the Chicago Bears that don't really do much, it is what it is. But for me,
They got Kyle Fuller, though.
yeah, they got Kyle Fuller though. But anyway, what is like this? I'm still pissed off at the fact that my quarterback is not a Super Bowl champ, not a Super Bowl MVP, and not having a parade down Broad Street. Was it his fault? Yes. I'll concede that fumble cost us. But the main reason is because of that defense. Y'all couldn't get your hands on Patrick Mahomes? All
Can this
that
coach do
time,
it? Hold up. The only thing I'm saying that if you look historically last year with the Seahawks, knowing that even their roster wasn't as great as ours defensively, they got destroyed by Kansas City twice last year in the playoffs.
the Seahawks, they played.
They also lost at home in Seattle to the Raiders by a 40 burger. It was like 40-26. They gave up 40 points to the Raiders in Seattle. This is the defensive coach that we're getting. They also lost to the Panthers in Seattle this year at the end of the year. This is the coach that we have as a defensive coordinator. I'm very concerned.
Okay, now you got me concerned too. Further, now you got me
really worried. I'm going to be the first one to say it. I am guilty right now. I am freaking out. This is not the coach I wanted.
Okay, put your put your left hand down.
All right, hold on. Okay, hold on.
We're not doing no Washington Commander thing, but on the screen, this is my right hand. I just want to let you know.
Yeah. So here's my reaction to you further. Yes, he coached the Bears. And yes, the Seattle Seahawks got blown the bleep out versus the San Francisco 49ers twice. I mean, 3 times. I think they got blown out 3 times by the 49ers, right? Let me know. The Chiefs, I think I think they played the Chiefs, right? The Seahawks played. All right. So, of course, that happened. So, am I worried about what he bringing in? Yes. But it's better than what we got. Because, sure, I can't let go.
That. I guess.
It's better than what we got. I mean, think about that. And
the thing, hear me out here. The reason why I think we hired him in the first place and why we didn't go for this the 2 Georgia coaches, or even one of the backup linebacker coaches of Georgia or Wisconsin, who we interviewed, who was the best in the whole NCAA, is I think this guy came from Temple. I think he's somewhat of an Eagles fan. I think he wants to be here, and I think he must have gave one of the most impressive interviews ever, because it's really interesting to me that we hired this guy over the candidates that we had possibly lined up.
Hey, Coach, you want to pop in? I want to get your take on the whole Eagles hiring.
Yeah, I would love to hear.
Yeah, Coach, because here's again, because what I'm trying to say is, okay, it was if you had to choose between Sean Delaney or Jonathan Gannon, which would you choose?
I'm probably sticking back with Jonathan Gannon because I know the consistency and improvement. I don't know what this Sean guy is going to bring to the table.
I'll tell you why.
The reason I'm asking, I'll let you go ahead, Mitch. The reason I'm asking, because remember, you're going to have to play the Kansas City Chiefs. You're probably going to open with the Kansas City Chiefs as they raise the banner. So if you bring Jonathan Gannon back, what he did in the Super Bowl, you might have to deal with it week 1. You might be playing the Chiefs week 1.
I already expect a loss. It's in Kansas because that's an away game. That Eagles is an away game. It is in Kansas. I expect that to be a loss.
Yeah,
I'm just saying because it's just so hard to get a win in Kansas City. The best opportunity we had was in that Super Bowl.
Drew brings up a good point. Sometimes you may get a job that you are not ready for. Also, Pete Carroll thought enough of him to hire him as the assistant head coach. He came from Fangio.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But they didn't keep him. And you know how strong that Seattle defense used to be with Sherman and Chancellor. And
he's going to boom, the 12th man.
That was a stacked defense.
But go ahead, Mitch. What you was going to say about that?
Here's the difference. Desai, whatever you want to call him, DeFrost, whatever. He brings the pressure. He brings the pressure. What does Gannon do? What did he do? Just that alone, I like him.
Yeah. He brings the pressure. That's why I'm trying to say I like him, because he'll bring the pressure. Because, again, think about this. In the NFC, you didn't really play well. You played a couple cupcakes on your schedule, and the only good teams that Aaron Rodgers, that old man, put up points on you. Dakota Rain Prescott with that 3rd and 30 that went viral with me and Mitch, you put up a couple of points. Jared Goff, of all people, who let the Rams to go to Detroit, put up 35 points. Are you kidding me? Now, Gannon did some good stuff. I will concede that. But against the Cowboys the second time, Green Bay, and Detroit with Jared Goff, you can't. I mean, come on now. Jalen Hurts can do so much. You got to get a stop. And that's what, and me and Mitch as my witness. When Jalen freaking Hurts had that tie, he tied the game, 2-point conversion. It was like 5 minutes or 5 or 4 minutes left. Yep. I asked the defense one time, get a stop. Right or wrong, Mitch? Get a stop. Get the ball right to Jalen Hurts.
That was interfered by the refs. I mean, we know about how
that's true, but that is true. But before
that, but we have to look at the whole game.
Yeah, we could not stop the run. That was another thing. We could not stop the run. And pressure was one of the
when they came back in the second half, you allowed them to score right away. That was a big missed opportunity. Like right there, if you could have just stopped them from scoring right then and there on that first drive coming back from halftime, it would have been a different story. We can just talk about that for a second. They ran down the field right away and scored.
That's what I'm saying.
That was quicker than the last drive. It was like our defense was not ready afterwards. They went and had some wings. Kelsey forgot to bring the beer. I don't know what happened with no Batman mask, no cape running around. What happened?
Yeah, but hey, all in all, when it comes to Sean Delaney, Desaya, whatever his name is, it is what it is. Just be better than Gannon. That's all I care about. Be better. Get your hands on, because again, against Kansas City week 1, which people think you got no chance against, get your hands on Patrick Mahomes. Shock the world. Because Jalen Hurts going to put up 35 points. I know that much.
Right.
What the defense going to do? Because 2 times versus Kansas City, Jalen Hurts put up 30 to 35 points. What the heck the defense going to do? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So we couldn't stop the run, and what I meant by pressers is that you could just see it. I'm not going to use Mahomes as an example. Maybe I am. Who knows? But how long was he in the pocket not being touched? How long would these quarterbacks be in the pocket not being touched? Like, they could be there all freaking day, and he had Hassan Reddick in the beginning stay back in coverage. If he did not have that, Reddick could have had 20 sacks.
You know what's crazy about this new defensive coordinator, that I will give him some positive credit here. Remember how I said he started out as a Temple's defensive and special teams coordinator? So he was a defensive coordinator with Temple for 4 years, 2006 to 2010. When he started Temple in 2006, they went 1-11. He turned that record around by 2008, made them a winning team into 2010, and with a better record. They had hold on real quick. So in 2010,
right here,
they had an 8-4 record. In 2009, they had a 9-4 record. 2008, but they were 5-7. So they really came up, and he built a team from scratch. I really think that that's what he's going to be able to bring, is that he knows how to bring linebackers into this situation as a defensive coordinator. And also safety. He's a safety coach. So we're finally probably going to get a strong safety finally, because I don't see Epps coming back. Does anyone see Epps coming back? Are we going to pay him?
Chauncey, yes. Epps, no.
I think Epps is gone.
Johnson, yes. Gardner Johnson.
They're going to franchise tag Gardner Johnson.
Keep him.
They're going to franchise tag him. That is kind of interesting, though, that they're going to franchise tag him.
Yeah, well, you're going to remember.
He did a lot.
There's 2 people that you're going to have to pay. Chauncey Gardner Johnson and him. H1M. Him.
Halftime.
He
come
doesn't
in.
get hurt.
No, halftime's probably working or
Oh,
on his way home, but halftime you can pop in.
more than
Go
one.
for it. He is just like Jonathan Gannon, coaches the same way.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I
what-
hear also. Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to put on someone players. You were right. We could not make a tackle to save our life. I'm telling you, there were certain games where that they were just running down the field and look at Kadarius Toney. He went to the 5-yard line. Like, come on. Like there were some times where we could not make a tackle. That we could not make a tackle.
It's on the players, but if you ain't coached right by the coaching staff, what the heck?
Right. So, according to the poll I put up here, after this conversation, 11 votes, 64% like the hire.
Something's wrong with my ear. Ugh.
We'll see in September versus the Chiefs or the 49ers because it's going to be one of them. Either at the link or at Kansas City. It's going to be one of them. After those numbers, it's going to be one of them.
Yeah. And with the 49ers, they're going to have their starting quarterback back.
Trey Lance,
Jimmy
whoopie-doo.
Garoppolo, Brock Purdy.
I don't think it'll be Jimmy Garoppolo, Mitch. I don't think it'll be Jimmy. He's probably going somewhere else.
I'm just naming quarterbacks that they have.
That's why I said the conference is full of full of rebuilds, new quarterbacks, Jerry and Stephen Jones, and then there's the Philadelphia Eagles. Y'all pick which one's going to be the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, how do you guys like Brian Johnson? I think we all like that one.
Love
I think
it.
we all
I
love
it.
that.
Love it. Thank you, Howie. Thank you, Sirianni. I thank you, Jalen. Love it.
I think that one works. I mean, come on, the guy coached in high
The
school.
guy basically knows.
College.
The guy in Brian Johnson and Jalen Hurts is like, I hear you. I see you. I feel you. That's higher. I love it. Whoever don't love it, slap yourself. Then slap yourself
funny?
again.
I still get DMs from 49ers fans.
Why?
What do you mean?
Over what?
Bunch of whiny little babies.
They're salty as the bay. God damn.
I still get DMs.
I can't be.
I got a DM, I think it was like this past week, and then he goes, "You beat a 4th-string quarterback. I'm glad you're happy. Enjoy this L in the Super Bowl." I'm like, okay.
But they gave them all the advantages. They literally said Eagles had
The media hype y'all up as the best team in the NFC.
Came out talking all that.
Brock Purdy, if it was Jimmy Garoppolo know how to play in Philly. Brock Purdy didn't. It's little Uzi was there. Come on, man. Little Uzi.
We're quarterback killers. We've been quarterback killers since 1991. They literally put that on TV. Clyde Simmons, Reggie White, Jerome Browns, Cowboy quarterback killers. That was the title during the fucking Bounty Bowl. I mean,
I was too young. I didn't even see that.
Body bag game. Quarterback killers with a knife. They had a knife just like it was Friday the 13th knife. And they had quarterback killers. You can watch it if you've seen it. I've watched the whole. I made highlights of it.
If I'm a San Francisco 49er fan,
the body bag game highlights. It's first probably YouTube video comes up. Mine.
If I'm a San Francisco 49er fan, instead of talking trash to us, you should be asking yourself, is Trey Lance the answer?
Who had
Brock Purdy ain't gonna make it to training camp. What did you say further?
We had Wayne's World for a Monday Night Football game. Before the body bag game starts, they literally hike the ball to Wayne and Garth, and they go, "Are you ready for some football?" And then the Eagles game kicks on. It was the only time they ever did it.
Wait, whoa, what?
Remember Wayne's World, the movie?
Oh.
Mike Myers and Garth, from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
They caught the football, and they said, Are you ready for some football? And then the Eagles.
Monday night party.
And then that's right. Then yeah, Hanks
The
kicks
same
off.
said, let's get this party started.
49ers said their run game was their advantage, so why are they complaining about our quarterbacks? They kept bringing up their Washington game. Yeah.
Again, y'all should be worried about your own quarterback problem. Brock Purdy needs surgery, and he don't want to do it. Jimmy G is going to the Panthers, maybe. And you got to see about Trey Lance. Come on now.
And Carson Wentz is going to the Raiders. I'm going to keep on saying that to the cows come home.
I hope that happens. Because I told you this. I told you this, Mitch.
Dude, I've been messaging all the Raiders content creators within the last 24 hours. I think they're like enjoying Carson Wentz.
Look, if he goes to the Raiders, remember this. Patrick Mahomes twice. Justin Herbert twice. Russell Wilson and Sean Payton twice. Y'all are done. Y'all are finished. I
went to a couple of Raiders streams, and I was like, Carson Wentz to the Raiders. I got blocked from 3 of them. And then I go to the other guy. He was like, oh, I'll have my mods block you. I'm like, just wait. Just wait.
Why do you do that, Mitch? Getting blocked by some of these people.
Why not? It's funny. I'm not blocking people.
I know, but they blocking you, and maybe next year we might be facing the Raiders. You don't know.
Oh, yeah. I already messaged Eric. He didn't even message me back.
I mean, you don't know. We might be facing the AFC West next year. Right. You don't know.
That happens. No, he's not going to Tampa Bay. I can hear halftime now. Carson Wentz is going to Tampa Bay.
I think he's going to
not. I want him to go to the Raiders.
The Raiders?
I want Carson Wentz to go to the Raiders, yes.
That's ironic.
All right. I want to know the reason. Because you keep saying Raiders. I want to know what's the reason.
All right, I got 2. Devontae Adams. 2. It's funny as hell. That's the main reason. It's funny as hell.
Some people have Devontae Adams going to the Jets. I heard. No, I literally heard that rumor that for some odd reason that the Jets are looking at.
Yeah, he's on the contract because he wanted to play with his best friend Derek Carr.
He's not going to Tampa Bay. Oh my God, I'm being tired. See what you did.
Okay, why do y'all think he's going to Tampa Bay?
Yeah, why? I don't get that one either. Why not the Panthers?
They just lost their running back today.
Leonard Fournette. They lost Leonard Fournette. Yep.
Yeah, he's gone.
The Buccaneers are getting blown out. Thank you, Tom Brady.
Oh, Brady.
See what happens when y'all get Tom Brady?
All right, where's
y'all up?
Yeah. Oh, I can see why Randy hates Brady. They rhyme. Yeah. But
I didn't think about that.
What?
What you just said.
Randy and Brady rhyme?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. But Quez Watkins looks like he's going to get traded. What should we get for him? Like a second rounder? I don't even know.
Man, because Nick, I don't know if y'all heard from Nick Sirianni, but the reason why Quez Watkins ain't getting the touches is because of 3 people: Dallas Goedert, Devontae Smith, and AJ Brown.
Miles Sanders, if you want to include that.
Miles Sanders too. Yeah. All right. Let me repeat that.
Your
AJ Brown. Yeah. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Quez. No. See, man, Mitch. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Jalen Hurts, because you got to add him, Miles Sanders, and Kenneth Gainwell, Boston Scott. So, yeah, there ain't that much balls to go. They ain't pause. You know what I mean.
There's not enough football to go to everybody.
Thank you. See,
You're welcome. I know where you're going with that. You're welcome.
It happens every time I'm on this show. I was saying the word
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But
It happens every
yeah,
time I'm on this show, but y'all know what I meant.
a lot of people want Quez Watkins gone because of that catch.
Right before, let me say this, Mitch. Right before this past, not this episode of the Birds of Broad Street, but last time when we had everybody on the show, we all said who stayed and who go. There was a lot of Simone was pissed off when it came to Quez Watkins. She was pissed off because of that drop, so she wanted him gone. Me, on the other hand,
Wait, is that
we got
Tennessee
AJ,
Honey
we got the
on Twitter? Handler Tennessee Honey Simone.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh,
no
really?
Simone with the sports.
Really?
Yeah, Simone with her sports is with them on Birds of Broad Street. Yeah.
I wonder if it's the same person.
I don't know.
Just go to the Birds of Broad Street handle. I got her Twitter
I
account
think
on.
it is. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome, dude. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
she lives in
I've never
Atlanta,
seen her.
I think.
I've
Yeah,
only
Yeah, we
seen a
made her
picture
the
of her on
first
Twitter.
member. All right when we had her to the show a couple of times. We decided
wow.
let's go 5 members. And
That
King
is cool.
DB said he wanted in, but he's gonna be on the show when Moan and Nosha can't make it. But when it comes to Quez Watkins, it is what it is, man. You got all these other people you got to give the ball to. I mean, A.J. Brown was mad against the Giants when we didn't get him the ball. So what do you think? Like, come on now, Quez. I mean, you ain't the only one pissed off. A.J. Brown was. But go ahead, Mitch.
With Quez, I don't know what we'll get for him. A third?
You're going to have to get something because we don't have a 4th rounder, a 5th rounder, a 6th rounder.
Right.
Yeah. We don't have a 4th, 5th, or a 6th, or a 7th.
We only got one.
We got 2 7s. Yeah,
We got 2 7s, a 3rd, a 2nd, and 2 1s.
Thank you, Saints.
Thank you, Howie.
Well, now they got Denver's pick, I think, right? I think Saints got Denver's pick because of the whole Sean Payton ordeal.
Oh yeah, because of Sean Payton.
That's right.
Yep. So
At least a 4th for Quez, based on what we got for Rager. Now, who's better, Quez or Rager? Quez.
We don't have as much damage burn as Rager. Rager had just an awful.
At least Quez Watkins had that catch against the Minnesota. Drop. But before that drop, remember against the Minnesota Vikings, he had that beautiful pass bomb up the head.
But how do you drop the ball on a kickoff return in the playoffs twice in one game?
Oh, and by the way, that I was at the Washington Commanders game left hand. Yep. And he drop against the Commanders. All he had to do was get up. All he had to do was stay on the ground and let the Commanders touch him. He gets back up and he drops the ball. The whole stadium was pissed.
Yeah.
And Simone was there. BG was there.
Right.
A lot of people was there.
Cool Cat, I told you I'm going to a game next year, right?
Yeah, you did. You just didn't tell me which one.
I don't know which one yet. I got to talk to my
we gotta wait for we know who our opponents are.
Wait for the schedule.
Yeah, we know who our opponents.
This is the game I want. I want to go to Dallas. I'll get Boys for Life to come with me. Oh, it looks like we're doing long ball podcast.
Y'all should vlog the hell out of that.
What?
Y'all's experience in Dallas.
Oh, look, it's halftime.
Halftime's here.
Halftime. Is it the halftime show?
Hell yeah.
Halftime, I got a question for you. Are you halftime, double overtime, triple overtime? Which one are we getting here?
Double overtime.
Oh,
double overtime show.
All right. Tell me why you don't like this coaching hire. And by the way, AM told me before the show started, he was like, "Oh, halftime is not going to like this signing."
Yeah, I literally said halftime and EC1 are not going to like this at all.
Because you can't like it because he's Jonathan Gannon. Do you like do you like Jonathan Gannon where he takes his cornerbacks and plays 15 yards off of everybody.
It doesn't
Nobody
play
likes
man
that.
coverage and zones in the red zone. No, I
Yo,
don't.
when you go and say, okay, Fletcher Cox, do you want to sit here and go after? I want you to go after a running back.
If Fletcher Cox comes back,
No, I'm just saying
I
a
know
guy
you're saying.
that big and heavy going after a guy that runs 4.2 and he runs a 6.3 or a 5.4, whatever they're running, as big as they are. He's not going to freaking be able to catch up to a guy that's running 4.2. You can't cover a running back. And this is what you're going to get with this guy. The same thing you got with Jonathan Gannon. Everybody got mad at Jonathan Gannon. You're going to get mad about
No, it's going to be worse halftime. It's going to be worse. I hate to tell you.
Thanks.
You're going to miss
I'm
me.
already pissed off about it. Just thanks, man.
Okay,
It's going to
okay.
be worse.
Is this a halftime that's mad at Doc Rivers?
I'm even mad at Doc Rivers right now. Yes, I am.
Yay!
Let's go. I knew halftime wasn't going to take this shit. I knew it.
Dude, I have been. I
told you, Mitch. I told you.
You
I
did.
told him on the phone 2 hours ago.
I
said,
am steaming.
That's how
I'm
you
like,
know
this
I
is
did.
the worst signing ever. It is. It's the worst.
It is. I don't know what we
I
would
mean,
do.
worse than the
We
Doc
had all
Rivers
the options.
hire.
How did we not even get a secondary defensive coach from Georgia? We had the man
got-
from
you coulda got the guy from
Wisconsin in
Georgia.
our office interviewed, the best defensive
So
coach.
Chad
in
says Philly
the
halftime. You
NBA.
can thank
You
negative
can't make a
Nancy.
deal. What is wrong?
It's the worst signing
We got
ever.
him in our office.
Look at. All right, look how.
Well, look on the bright side,
It
y'all.
must
Look
have
at the
just
bright
not been
side.
our
Look at the
defensive
bright
side.
side.
Hold
Look
on.
on the bright side halftime. At least you got Brian Johnson.
I deal with Brian Johnson. I like
will-
Brian Johnson. I like that deal. I like that signing because, first of all, he's always been in Jalen Hurts' head.
There you go.
Wait,
you.
halftime. Jalen who? Jalen who?
Jalen
Freaking
freaking Hurts.
Thank you.
Four big guys. They grab on my ew. What? Ew.
Like, that's
a pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like the Johnson signing because it's going to help Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean?
Pause.
Jalen Hurts, he was coaching. He was being coached by Jalen Hurts' dad. So you know what? Jalen Hurts knows him since he was 4 years old. That's great. That puts
You know what else
Jalen
is
Hurts.
great? That we still have Doc Rivers.
Oh yeah, he got me mad. So did friggin' Maxie. So
Hey, Maxie proved you wrong though.
he started. You know how many he missed though, Mitch.
What?
Come on, let's be honest. How many did he miss?
What, shots or games in a row?
Shots.
Shots. That's an easy one.
In last night's game,
He
how
missed
many
too many.
shots did he miss?
I gotta look at the shot total. I'll look
Too many.
later.
I mean, he
I don't
was
know
bad.
the statistic, but I
Yeah.
watched it.
It
We
was
all
a
were
lot.
there. You and Mitch were there. We watched the whole thing.
Further, was he
bored
bad?
to death.
Was he bad in the beginning?
He was bad
Then
in the
they
beginning, but
benched
he
him.
came back.
Then they benched him for a long period of time, and he got his head straight. But guess what? This is where the big boys play. You got to come to your game every night.
See, I turned halftime.
But
into an
he's not
angry
the only
Chicken fan,
problem.
and I love
in
it.
that field.
No,
He's
he's not the only problem.
He's
But
not
guess
the only
what?
problem, though.
No, it's your general manager because he won't get nobody for the bench.
I know. I don't understand. I really don't.
Bing.
The general manager has to get people for the bench.
To relieve these guys, it's like literally
All
we have
right.
to have Harden and Embiid out there 24/7, or we will not win. They can't be benched the whole
All right,
game.
all
Yeah,
right. We can yell
they
about
need a
the
break.
Sixers later. Let's just. I want halftime's take on the Quez Watkins. What can we get for him?
I don't know what Harry Roseman always pulls something out of his hat, and I will be shocked if he can get a 5th round pick for him. Quez sucks.
They were saying in the chat they were looking
Quez
for a
sucks,
fourth
and you
round
know
pick.
it. You
think
all
it's
know
possible
he
we get a
sucks.
fourth?
Did you
You know,
hear
he
from?
gives up-
The
He
reason
always
why
gives up that
Quez,
big play.
The reason what?
remember, I was going to tell halftime what Nick Sirianni said in his press conference about Quez. The reason why Quez Watkins ain't productive that much, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Jalen Hurts, Kenneth Gainwell, Boston Scott, and Miles Sanders.
It's not an excuse. If the ball comes to you, you catch the goddamn thing.
Look at Goddard.
He had the ball in his hands.
He had the whole world in his hands. But,
and every time he gets the ball, every time he gets his chance, he does not show up.
Goddard, according to Nick Sirianni, Mitch, Goddard would have, if Goddard didn't get hurt, he would have had 1,000 yards too.
Oh yeah, of course. Philly halftime says we will get a big bag of dog bleed for Quez.
It's pretty much.
Nah.
Pretty much, because you're not going to get nothing for him.
Now, is Zach Pascal staying? Because if he is, would you put him in that third spot?
Would. Keep him
I would.
if I can.
Yeah.
He's better than Quez. And he showed up. He catches the ball.
Everybody's better than Rager.
But we actually need a punt returner and a kick returner. We need a punt returner and kick returner. So,
Covey? Covey?
Go away. No, go
it's
away.
my show!
You're off. I'm kicking you off your own damn show now.
All right, Doc Rivers. But look, what?
I've been mad all day. As soon as I heard this
And
one, I
you've
was
been
just
drinking, because it sounds like you also been drinking.
No, I just got done work.
Oh, you're
And
home.
drinking.
I just now got done.
And drinking.
No, I didn't get to drink yet. I need to drink though.
He's going to get home and relax. Happy hour.
And by the way, if you guys want to know, halftime and further AM are doing the Sixers versus Miami game tomorrow. I cannot do that. I'm doing AEW with the guys. So there you go, halftime. Hopefully that'll be a good game.
Yeah, then we could talk all the stuff we want halftime without Mitch.
Be a better one.
I'm going to be there in the beginning.
Oh, and then you're leaving. And then I'm going to stay.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had to do it because of Raw at halftime. He had to do it because of Monday Night
I
Raw.
gotta say, though,
AEW pay-per-view this weekend.
Master free throw shooter, dude. And we saw, man, the man is just
Philly
amazing.
halftime. Breaking news that the Eagles.
How is he not MVP?
Returner.
It's almost like you just got to give him MVP.
Who?
Embiid. Like, he's just so
Let's
good.
not talk about basketball because that's going to be tomorrow.
Okay, moving on. All right,
Stick
with the Eagles.
Yeah, because I'm going to go off on the
Hey, I
tomorrow.
wanted to say about one thing to
Go
halftime
for it.
here. Now, do you
Oh,
think
look
the
who's
reason
here.
why we got this coach halftime was because he's a Temple native?
Hey, Randy. How's everything?
Hey,
I really think
What's
you're
up,
right,
bro?
And that's the one thing I brought up in the beginning of the show. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Checking in. How's he doing?
What's good, Randy? He's not going to answer you.
Oh, okay. Halftime, you can go continue.
But yeah, I am. You could be right. That could be probably the what broke the camel's back to get him. But I'm so against it. It's unreal. I don't understand what they seen him.
I don't understand either.
Well, Kat, what do you think about this? Do you like this?
Like what?
This hire of the defensive coordinator.
It's better than Jonathan Gannon, but
He is
for me,
Jonathan Gannon.
okay, let me respond. Let me respond.
Don't you
For
remember
me-
the Bears?
Guys, if y'all don't let me
Go
respond.
ahead.
Anyway, come on now.
Let my brother go.
Thank you. I already got fired up because of everybody on the Birds of Broad Street in the NFC East. Don't start with me. Anyway, for me, it's a wait and see. I want to see because again, I can be happy about it. I can also be mad about it. But at the end of the day, let me see when we face the Chiefs or the 49ers week 1. Let me wait till we face those two, one of those two, week 1. And then I'll decide.
I'm fine with that.
Let me wait until September when we face either the 49ers or the Kansas City Chiefs, because knowing the NFL like I do, it's probably those two. that hopefully is not Washington because they're trash. So it's either the Chiefs or the 49ers. So let me wait until we face one of them, and then I'll decide.
Okay, I got a question for you then.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna miss a lot of people on defense.
Yeah.
Are you gonna blame that's the reason?
What, the
You're
players or
gonna
the
blame
coaching?
for the coaching.
You gotta blame both.
If the defensive coordinator has a bad game, playing whoever,
Blame both.
you're
I'll
gonna
blame
blame.
both.
You're
I
gonna
mean,
blame. You're really gonna blame where we're missing a lot of pieces on defense. That's where that's the head. I'm telling you what you're gonna do before it even happens. You're gonna blame the players are not there because you know why? You have so much that you're gonna lose so many pieces, and you're gonna be like, what do we do? You're not even
yeah,
gonna look at. You're not gonna look at the coach.
that is. Yeah, I'll look at the players.
I'll
I
blame
mean,
both. I'll blame both.
I'll blame both, but if I gotta choose which one I'll blame first, I'll blame the players because yeah, it's a new scheme, it's a new coach. What the heck y'all doing?
So, Randy, you there, bro?
I just looked up. It is official. I just looked up this man's stats from every single job since 2019 as a safety coach to 2020 as a safety coach, and then 2021 as the Bears defensive coordinator to 2022, where he was with the Seattle Seahawks. This man has lost every single time he faces the Kansas City Chiefs. He has never beaten the Kansas City Chiefs. That is a fact. I just looked it up right now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one team.
Doesn't matter, mate. It's Jonathan Gannon.
Seahawks. We were talking about trying to beat. Cool Cats wants to beat.
Yeah, I was saying, and I know the Bears.
I want revenge.
What I was saying at halftime is we're probably going to face either at home at the Link versus the 49ers or on the road kickoff game versus the Kansas City Chiefs. That's what I meant. I didn't mean, I meant we're either going to face the San Francisco 49ers week 1 or week 2, whichever one the NFL do, because I ain't Roger Goodell. So it's either the 49ers week 1 or week 2 or the Kansas City Chiefs week 1 or week 2. I don't know. I don't make the schedule, but we're going to face one of them week 1 or week 2. It's going to happen. After the ratings that we pulled up against both teams, please, it's going to be one of them. I mean, who in God's name want to watch the Eagles versus the Washington Commanders? Besides Mitch.
Why wouldn't I watch them? They're my team.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm talking
Yo,
about
Randy, what's good, bro?
What's up, Randy?
Okay, you're right.
I am worried.
You're right.
Refresh. Back out, back in. Back out, in.
I'm really worried.
What you were saying halftime?
Go ahead.
Okay, you are right. I'm just going to say this. You're right. It's going to be one of them two teams in the beginning, but you have to figure it out. And you already know that you have Jonathan Gannon back there. He's going to have this small little green card, and he's not going to be able to change his scheme. Whatever scheme he comes up for that game, he'll never change it. That's why he didn't do good in Seattle. He wasn't good with Chicago. He's not good.
Okay, halftime. I got a question for you.
Also, the
Because halftime told me this earlier. I think he did, but either way, I'm gonna ask you: Jonathan Gannon or Sean Delaney? Which one would you have going into either the Chiefs or 49ers or whoever else we play week 1? Who you going with?
Neither one. I don't want them. They're bad. I don't even want them guys.
Well, you got to pick. You got to pick.
I got to pick.
You have to pick.
Damn, I got to pick.
Randy,
see what I mean?
Randy.
I mean, this is like saying, hey, do I want to pick up this dog pile crap, or do I want to pick up this dog pile crap and not have a bag in my hand?
Well,
so it's like me saying, would I want Doc Rivers or Ben Simmons? It's the same thing.
That's what it's saying. That's
And
what you guys are
besides,
saying
ask
to me.
me this halftime, if it ain't Delaney or Jonathan Gannon, who's out there?
He wants Lovey Smith.
Yeah, I want Lovie Smith. But how about the coach from
You mean the
Georgia?
guy in the Texas who was basically the worst team in the NFL?
Hold on, the owner set him up, dude. They didn't give him a quarterback.
That is true.
They had a
What are you
great draft.
doing?
They had a really good draft, though.
That is
They
true.
had a good draft because Lovie Smith knows how to pick people. You know, I tell you what, when the Houston Texans were playing the Eagles, how close was that game? Cool cat.
That was true. That was true.
They
Guess
always
what?
competed.
Guess
They were
whose
like
defense?
Lions.
Guess whose defense
They
that
don't
is?
go down without a fight. That's what I love about Texas. They don't go down without a fight.
Because of Lovie Smith. Knows how to change a
I
scheme.
wish the Texans was a part of our division instead of the other
Come
teams
on,
down
Randy.
there. But
Can we
that's just
get
me.
Randy in this mix? Get Randy in here. Come on,
He
Randy.
can't hear us. That's the thing.
Oh, what's the matter?
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. Finally.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, no,
Finally.
Finally! Woo!
I had to go in and out like 5-6 times. Like it wasn't working. I unplugged everything and
I'm gonna message StreamYard probably tonight. I'll talk to StreamYard about that.
Let us
But,
know how you're feeling. Go, Randy. It's your turn.
I'd like to know what we're talking about because I'm so left out because I keep popping in and out.
The coaching
We're talking about
hires.
the coaching staff. We're talking about the new coaching staffs.
Yeah, so like I don't really know a lot, obviously, about I don't know how to say his name properly, but I don't know a lot about him. But what I do know is that he's prone to giving up points because the teams that he had playing for him, or he was playing for, sorry, their defenses weren't great. But I mean, we can keep it real too. I mean, like last year he played on the Seahawks, which they had a decent team. They just couldn't stop the run, but they didn't also have the bodies to stop the run because they were dealing with either a lot of injuries or they just didn't have the talent. Like they just don't have good guys. They were pretty solid when it came to corner play and middle linebacker play, but their biggest issue was stopping the run. They just got gashed stopping the run. I mean, you guys all remember Tariq Woolen was one of the number one corners this year for interceptions, and he had 6, and he was tied with C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, he played for Seattle. So like his scheme is predicated on almost a little bit like Jonathan Gannon's from what I've seen. So like, I guess we have that to go with, but I haven't seen what he has going on yet. I don't really know if that's the scheme he's bringing along or if maybe he's changing something up. So I can't really say anything until we see it. But I mean, right now there's mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Randy, they did say he is not changing up his scheme.
They did say that? Okay.
Yeah, he did say that. He's going to play the same way. He's going to coach the same way he always been coaching.
Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, so he's going to play the same way. Well, obviously, we already know we have better bell cows in the house when it comes to defensive tackles. I mean, he's got
You're
Jordan
going to lose a lot
Davis.
of them too, Randy.
Sorry?
You're going to lose a lot of those bell cows.
Yeah, that's true. Like I already knew that obviously Fletcher Cox was probably going to leave. We already know that there's a strong chance that Javon Hargrave's leaving. We're losing a couple linebackers as well. So like obviously I know like
we're not gonna be able to make up for this. The draft is, I guess, I'm assuming we're not gonna have a 4th, 5th, and a 6th.
That's where a lot of people are wondering that we might use the 10th overall and just kind of like get more back. Because we don't have a lot, like you said, we don't have a 4th and a 5th.
Yeah, we're really trouble. We don't have a way to build off this team.
That's why it was a win now. That's why it kind of sucked when we lost because it was like we put all of our eggs in the basket for that, right?
Yeah, we really did.
But I like our future better than the Rams. I mean, look what the Rams did. Yes, they got the wins, but look at their future. Their future's gone for like the next 3 years.
Their future's gone longer than that, Mitch.
Yes.
No, I just think
everybody out there saying, "Oh, we're going to get
the number."
And to everybody out there saying, "Oh, we're going to get Bobby Wagner," we're not getting Bobby Wagner. Like, just chill out. Like, that's not happening.
I know we're not going to get him.
But
I was
I
talking to my
just
dad, and he was like,
I just
"Oh,
don't
let's get him on."
understand how we had the man from Wisconsin in our drafts, in our doors, being interviewed, and you let him go. And then you had an opportunity to hire 2 different Georgia defensive coordinators, and you could even gone with a secondary defensive coordinator, like as a linebacker coach, and you didn't go for that. I don't understand.
Yeah.
This so much reminds me of what Virginia Tech did, where we're literally hiring someone with adequate non-experience, because he really
That's what we're
doesn't
doing.
have that much experience under his belt. He's been a safety coach for 2 years and has 2 years as a defensive coordinator. I guess you could say he was a defensive coordinator in college for 4 years with Temple and turned him around. That's not the same as the NFL. College is not Chip Kelly, okay? We learned from our mistakes having Chip Kelly here. It's a completely different scheme, especially when it comes to draft and picking up young players. You can't just completely get rid of your whole entire veterans and then just decide to just draft completely new people and bring in young people and then make a team out of it. We learned that from Chip Kelly. It doesn't work. That's why we
All
got
right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta make a phone call, so I'll see y'all next time.
See
All
you,
right,
bro.
yeah.
Yep.
It's good seeing
Nah.
you. Hey,
Wait,
everyone,
no,
please
wait.
don't
I have a
forget
question for
to
halftime, real quick.
Hey,
I have a question for
Okay,
halftime, real quick.
It's subscribe
Halftime.
and like.
You
Hold on, halftime. Is Cool Cat actually working?
no.
I love when he does that.
No. Hey,
No.
come on. Come on. Let's be honest. Do you really work and you can be on your phone and your boss
Hey,
is okay with it?
I was on the phone today when I was at work.
Yeah, you don't really work though.
Yes, I do.
No, you
Did
don't.
you have to,
Come on, be real. Be a man. Be real.
did you have to mop the basketball courts? No. So there you go. What up, AK?
What's up, AK?
What's up, okay, guy? How you been, buddy?
So, are we on the same mindset about the side? Are we all on the same mindset? Not a good hire. We got to see what it is first.
Yeah.
So that's what you think, Mitch? You think we
What
need
up?
to watch and see him?
Yeah, I need to wait. You know me when I have to wait and see what it is. That's how I was with Jalen Hurts in the beginning of this year. I was like, I needed to see more. Everyone was saying he's MVP and all that stuff. And I was like, bro, I need to see it. And I'm glad I saw it, and I'm glad he proved me wrong.
Hey, Coach. Hey, just real quick, Mitch. Can you hit up Coach Ed and hit him up with some of your podcast talent, equipment, microphones, lighting, green screen? You know all that good stuff, right? You got a nice microphone and everything, right?
Yeah. What do you mean? It's just it's a blue Yeti, green
Oh,
screen.
you got a Yeti?
I got it on Amazon last year.
Man. That's like the best of the best.
No, it's not.
It's good. Yeti is good.
It's a little bit above a blue snowball.
Blue
I got
Snowball.
mono.
Yeah, he's got a better microphone than me.
What does he have?
I have a mono.
Oh shit.
That's better than mine.
Yo.
So, Randy, how do you feel about Quez Watkins
Y'all
possibly
got
getting
like
traded?
Bose sound sets over there. Y'all are working with Bose, I guess.
It kind of sucks because the type of year he had really kind of was underwhelming in the sense that everything kind of just revolved around him either dropping stuff or fumbling. So it was a very disappointing season, definitely. But I feel like the team might be looking for greener pastures for him. So I feel like this might be it. But I'm not sad.
I'm not either. It's just okay, you did your job, move on.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think we're actually going to put Pascal at 3. If we can keep him, I think he'll be the 3.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but AK, when was the last time you actually used it? That's my question, though. I see, dude. You got a green screen in that.
Yeah, you need to set yourself up out in that garage, man. I see the green screen going. He's got a background going. He's got
He's gonna pop in and be like, "What are you saying?"
Yo, AK, pop in.
Yo, I'm gonna end the stream in like 10 minutes. I gotta
That's
eat dinner.
fine.
I'm getting hungry.
I want to hear more of halftime and Randy though, for sure, and their
What
opinions here.
halftime? What? That he's ranting about Doc Rivers, Tyreek
No,
Maxey.
no.
He's
Dude, you
ranting
said
about the
not to bring
Eagles.
basketball in
You
it.
said
You're
not to
bringing
bring basketball
basketball in it. You're pissing me off.
Hey, it's my
Dude,
number one
this
sport,
was
bro.
supposed to be the better season. We were supposed to better ourselves, further improve. I'm not gonna stop. We're not talking about that. How do you lose to the Magic?
Everyone loses to the Magic.
Yeah, we lost to the Magic twice.
You got a good player though. I like who you picked
That's
up.
the NBA for you, though.
Everyone can lose to everybody. That's every single sport, except for golf.
I know what.
Yeah.
Further, me and you agree on the coach of the defensive coordinator for the Eagles, and we're going to hear a lot of shit on that. I'm just going to say it. Me and you are going to hear.
Oh, I forgot you're moving. I forgot you're moving.
Yeah.
I'll take that back. By the way, StreamYard, thank you. Eagle stream, yeah. But it is what it is. I mean, Brian Johnson, we got him. I'm fine.
Yeah, I like that. That was an upgrade. I think we know, like halftime said, he's the guy that stepped up, knows how to deal with Jalen Hurts in these situations. He's going to move the playbook on to him. We're even going to make better plays for Jalen Hurts, surround him with more opportunities. You know, a lot of the times I thought Jalen Hurts, I'm like, we have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, and he's standing there and no one's open. Why? And then he's scrambling because I think somewhere down the line there was a lack of plays that were just not adequate for Jalen Hurts. And we're going to finally get some plays that actually work.
Yeah, I can see that one coming. Like,
I mean, I'm the only one. He literally stayed there in the pocket and
yeah.
had no one to throw to. And we have one of the best wide receivers in the whole league, over 1,000 yards. Both
Is
of them
Nick
wide receivers.
Sirianni going to do the play calling?
We should have had such a much higher scoring season, honestly. And I don't blame Jalen Hurts. I blame the offensive coordinator and once again the coaching.
Right. I think Nick Sirianni might take over the play calling.
Wow, really?
I think so too.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Because I think and that's another thing why I think they made this move is because
Nick
Sirianni wants more calm plays.
All right.
More interaction.
Yes.
Yep. All right.
So
and on that,
with this shitty defensive coordinator that we hopefully can rely on getting some linebackers this offseason, which I don't think will be done. We'll have to rely on Howie Roseman again to get it done. We're not going to be back to the Super Bowl, sadly. But we do have an opportunity to make it very far and hopefully to the Super Bowl. I do believe we have a chance. I don't think the schedule's impossible. We're going to lose a lot of players, like you said, halftime and Mitch. But I still do have faith that this team can get it done with Jalen Hurts.
I have more faith in the Eagles than the Sixers. But on that note,
what Howie Roseman has been doing, you have to have faith in him because, dude, he has been. It doesn't matter from the draft or, free agency. He's been showing up. He'll get you the player.
Right.
The problem is, can you, as a coach, put that guy in the right position? Which we all been saying about Jonathan Gannon, and I don't think this guy's going to be able to do it.
all right.
Don't either.
Yep.
And his stats don't show it. His stats and his games previously with the Bears and to the Seahawks are disadvantaged us. You know what he reminds me of, and honestly, he's going to be just like the Steelers, where they win big games. We're going to win some big games. We might win the Kansas City Chiefs game, but then we're going to turn around and lose to a shitty team like the Commanders next year.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like, why? How do you beat the Chiefs, but you lose? That's the season that we're coming to next year with this defensive coordinator because he's going to allow too many points. How do you allow the Raiders, you have Seattle Seahawk advantage in Seattle, and you allow 40 points to go to overtime, give up overtime to the Raiders in Seattle, and give up a 40 burger? You give up 30 burger to literally, who was it? The Panthers in Seattle? You lost to the Falcons in Seattle. Week 3.
Yep.
This is our defensive coordinator we're getting. Does it not a little bit concerning? I'm very worried. I'm okay on offense, but I am very worried on defense.
On that note,
we have to keep Cox now.
On that note, bro, we gotta end it. We gotta end it, bro, because you're about to go off.
All right, yeah. But we're gonna have to literally re-sign. Our re-sign structure will have to work literally around defense to keep this guy. And I'm into there. Well, that's the only way this defensive coordinator will be successful.
One question for you both before we end this thing.
I've been trying to end it for like 10 minutes.
Sorry, Mitch.
I'm about to have
I just got one question.
Do
you keep Darius Slay?
No.
Yes.
Or do you trade him? I say trade him because he's $24 million. He's $24 million this year.
All right. AM, you got anything to say about that?
If it involves getting rid of Maddox, I agree.
You can restructure Maddox deal, but you can't.
No, I want Maddox gone. I want somebody else. Sorry, it would have to be. He has to go too.
All right,
Maddox and Slay.
Okay,
but that's the thing.
Yep, Maddox, Slay. I agree with that. On that note, thank you all for coming in. Shout out to Cool Cat. Shout out to Randy. I thought Randy was not going to be able to make it, but he made it. Shout out to Randy. Shout out to Further AM. Philly halftime. Me and him going to have a whole stream. Randy on Doc Rivers. That'll be fun. But on that note, make sure you guys hit the like. Subscribe to Further AM's. Please go to his channel. Hit the like over there as well. Same with Randy's. Let's Talk Sports. Hardcore Sports. And yeah, guys, we are out. Let's go Birds. But hey, we got to wait for this whole decide thing. That's me. But on that note, guys, fly, Eagles, fly, and we're out. Biz.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. EAGLESE.